And so fast forward a little bit more, I get back from combat. I exit the military. I take a job with a Fortune 100 company. I'm doing awesome. Again, everything's running fast. I look great on paper, kicking butt. And I wasn't taking care of myself. And, one day in September 2012, I remember waking up and looking at my now wife, Brittany, and she was so distraught when she looked at me in the morning. And oh, man, I felt so helpless. Like, she was looking at me like, are you okay? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm fine. I just woken up and I had been crying in my sleep. And it felt like if you took like a gallon of water and like held it over my head and pillow, it like soaked everything. That's how wet my bed and pillow were from my tears.
Wow.
And like, I wasn't sad, which is so crazy, right? All these like, kind of push down emotions. And that's what I did. Like, and I've realized this, the more I work with specifically, I'm not genderfying this or anything, but specifically older men that I work with, leaders, I ask them a lot about their relationship with their dad and their dad's relationship with their dad to really show like we're getting better as a species, especially as men talking about our feelings. We are getting better. But if you look back a few generations, that was not allowed. Men couldn't talk about their feelings. And then women, gosh, women are still being, persecuted in our world today. It's terrible. But from the feelings side, it was very tough to talk about feelings for most of us. And so I just pushed it down. And I was a tough guy. I was a tough guy, man. I was a military guy. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm a ball player. Like, yeah, I'm all that. I lift weights, all that tough guy stuff. I was all that. And now I talk about it. I'm like, yo, I'm a recovering tough guy. Like, straight up. I am not that dude. That dude was scared. He was afraid to speak his mind. He was afraid to show you that he was scared. And I was all that, man. And I led in combat. I sucked it up at 9 years old. I did a lot of hard things, but I did it all pushing my feelings down. And that pressure valve has to be released at some point, man.